When you first knew that this book was going to be made into a film, did you kind of campaign hard, or was it one of those things that they said, "Hey, Queen, we want you to work on this film"?
No, I didn't have to campaign for it. It was definitely something that, yeah, I helped solidify it happening. You know what I mean? Once I was in, it made it a lot easier for the film to move forward. So, which is kind of how it works. Hopefully it'll keep going that way. But I just had I had a meeting with Gina and just wanted to get her take on it. I read her version of the script, which I thought was really well done, and I knew that Dakota was possibly going to play Lily, and for me it was important that Dakota play Lily. I probably wouldn't have done it if Dakota didn't play Lily, because I felt like that is part of what makes it, being able to bring that character home. You had to put it in the hands of somebody who could really pull it off, and it's so important, to make sure it's someone who can work with everyone and really just fall into this character. So she was in. Gina had good ideas about how to shoot it, and other people who she had in mind for it, and we had a short amount of time to shoot it, so I had to have the confidence that she could pull it off, and that's basically what our meeting was. Do you think she can do it? And I'm like, I think she can do it. So that was pretty much it. I was in.
What does she bring to, as a director, as a female director, as an African American, female director? What does she bring to the table that maybe somebody else would not have been able to?
Well, first of all, she's a writer and a director, so to be able to write and contribute from that aspect is important. And she's really, really into research. She's all about research. So I think she had a real grasp on the time period. She had a grasp on each character and what their struggles would have been and what they would be going through. And she prepared some hellified packets for us when we all, showed up for our first meeting, for rehearsal. She had some clear ideas about how to do it. And I think she's a solid person. She's very, consistent, and I think she's very honest. She's not the kind of director that's going to be lying to you on set or playing games, or she's not going to expose you to all of the fights and the struggles she may be going through with the studio. She's strong. She's strong in her spot. I respect her.
I grew up in a very matriarchal kind of family, and so to be on a set where women, basically the story for me is a group of women, how they cure each other and help younger. So what is your take on this kind of feminine power and I don't know, what do you?
There's nothing I love more than women being there for one another. What I've never been able to tolerate, and not tolerate, but one thing I've never liked is how women can tear each other down and tear each other apart and criticize and beat up on each other. And it just is like, don't we get enough of that from the world? We don't have to do it to each other, but it just speaks to self-esteem and how we have so much we need to work on. So far we need to come. But I love to see it when we support each other, because we can hold each other up so high and so strong and hold up our whole families and our communities, and be that backbone, And so this was a wonderful piece to get to see that in action.
It's definitely fun to watch. Thank you very much.
Thank
Nice
you so
talking to
much, Stevie.
Thank you.